We are talking with Kaspar of Volbeat, the newest member of Volbeat.
The brand new member.
Brand new member. Second interview, lifetime with the band.
Yeah, it is actually. Second interview.
So talk to me about joining a band that's so established, because obviously they know what they're doing. There's the sound, they've got their way of things. How do you fit in?
Well, it was very overwhelming when I started out in April. We of course been rehearsing a lot, and that was just like playing in all kinds of bands.
Right.
But then all this, I was a little bit afraid of all these people around and all this circus almost.
Right.
But I found out that it was, in the end, it was just a band.
Right.
Playing music together, hanging out.
Is there a certain pressure though with a band at this level?
Yeah, of course.
So talk to me about that pressure.
You really have to perform, not only playing, what you have to do, but you also have to get, to be on stage, have some sort of
presence.
Exactly. And I come from playing hardcore and very aggressive music, where you just can stand and be really, headbanging or doing all kinds of jumps around, but this is different. So you have to communicate somehow. Because
you have to
learning that.
Yeah, the audience has to believe in you, and you got to suck them in. Talk to me about your background, though. Where did you come from? Now, you said you were in hardcore.
Yeah.
Local Danish bands or?
Local Danish bands.
So how does Volbeat find you?
Well, I've been known to Michael for like 20 years, since the death metal days in Denmark. Kind of hang out and been in contact ever since. And then in 2006, on the first European tour, Volbeat's first European tour, I was asked to do a session job to be on that tour because Anders couldn't make it. So
Anders, by the way, is the name of my brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danish.
Danish name.
Yeah. It's a very common Danish name. My brother is called Anders as well.
See, there you go.
But he couldn't make it, so they asked me if I was interested, and of course I was. It was very different, scene back then. Volbeat was not that big, and we were opening for 2 other Danish bands. Very small stages, but small venues. But that was great, and we just kind of talked ever since. Actually, my other band, I was in 2 bands called the Hedgecogs and the Candidate. We were opening for Volbeat as well on some tours.
So you would do like double duty?
No, just later on.
Okay.
When Anders was back.
Now, in terms of integrating in the band, do you see yourself just as the bass player coming in, sitting in the background, or do you think, okay, here's some ideas, I want to contribute song ideas, let's talk music?
Well, of course I have some ideas, but the new record was just being recorded without me. So I think my contribution will be on the next album.
In terms of the other bands, do you still go back to them, or you've sort of quit and this is it now?
No, I still play in a cross punk band.
What are they called?
Parasite.
See, that's a great song.
Parasite, like in Sight, by a song from Entomb.
Right. In terms of on the road, what are some of the greatest adjustments that you've had?
That's big because on the 11th of April I just got a son, and 12 hours later I was flying for the US tour, and having that, just a small kid back home, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But my wife is really into it as well, so it's working out well.
It's a great shot for you.
It is. And she knows that. She's supporting me all the time, all the way.
So no complications on that level?
No, not aside from, missing them back home.
So how do you deal with that, though? Do you get on Skype? Do you fly home as much as possible?
We're on Skype.
All day long?
But this is just the beginning of a real long tour.
Right.
It's like 6-7 weeks. And I haven't been that much away, not even from my wife in 11 years. That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a little bit of a break.
Yeah, it is.
Don't say that too loud. So there you go. Thank you. Tak skal du have, as they say.
No problem. Send tak.
Tak. Thank you.